Hey guys, welcome to Saving a Buck. This is a small bathroom remodel. I'm Josh. I'm going to be your host here in a minute. But before we get started, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, please do that. It goes a long way. And let's get this thing started now. And then at the end of this, I'll try to have a little brief description of all the things I used for this bathroom remodel, and then how we saved a little bit of money by doing it. All right, step one, we're getting ready to remove this door so we have a little more workway here, and then we'll get started with the good stuff. All right, remove the toilet. This is always a dirty job, and people usually hate to do this, but it's got to be done for floor removal, and it's a little bit of work, but we'll get it here. All right, loosen up, ready to lug this thing out of the way here. It's a little bit heavy. So try to get it out of your way the best you can. And now I'm getting ready to get started on tearing this cabinet apart. This is a double wide, so it is fastened to the wall. I don't have much of a back in it. It just has a little board in the back. The cabinets are a little bit cheaper, so I figured I could just go in and tear them out like normal cabinets, but it wasn't working out for me. They glued it, they put screws in it, and it was stuck to the floor and the walls really tight, so I had my work cut out for me. Alright, sometimes you just gotta manhandle it because I could not get all the screws out of them. They was buried so deep into the wood up in the cabinet that I just finally had to just rip this thing out by hand. Now I'm just going to draw a straight line across the half of the doorway here, and then we'll cut this piece of flooring out so I can remove just the bathroom floor and keep the rest of the floor in good shape. Alright, now I'm sawing this floor out. This is where the saw spot was. It's right in the center of the room. I'm sawing right along the floor joist. That way when I go put my other piece back on, I can go right on the floor joist. Put in a couple little spacers there, and then glue it back in there. Make sure it's good and level for the new floor. This chipboard is not the best thing for flooring, but mobile home builders use it all the time. But it's really weak as soon as it gets wet. Alright, so we're getting ready to patch this hole back. We'll put some stiffeners in there to help hold it. This is the good old mobile home flooring. I was told that the hot water tank in the next room right behind this shower leaked and it ran out, and it found a soft spot here. So we're replacing this with this new 3/4 inch plywood, and then we're going to sheet the whole floor over with some concrete board, and then we're going to tile this and redo it. Alright, a little liquid nails on our Durarock. This is going to help it bond to our existing floor along with all of our screws that's needed for each piece of Durarock, and it is a bunch. Let me tell you, you'll be tired by the time you screw down 3 or 4 sheets of this. Alright, our tile here, we didn't splurge too much on tile. We bought what was on sale at the time for this project. You can put whatever you want in it, but we was on a budget, so we give about $1.30, I think, a square foot, which is a pretty good deal. Alright, I've laid out my tile here. I'm getting them cut to fit to where it's laid out evenly across the floor. It's not a very big bathroom, so it won't take very long to lay it out. I figure about an hour you should be able to lay it out if you've done a little bit of tile work. If not, it may take you just a little bit longer, but it's a small bathroom and you should be able to cruise right through it after getting started. Alright, tile looks gorgeous now. Now all we have to do is put a little bit of grout in there. It's another little bit of a time consuming job, but There's only about room for one person in here, so I'm doing the grout and the cleanup at the same time. All right, new vanity coming in now. The floor looks awesome. It's all dried. We've let it sit a day. It's time to do our install. All right, we're throwing down a little bit of glue for our top. It is a marble-like top, so it's going to need glued down. And what I done was went ahead and fastened all my fixtures inside the sink top before, so I don't have to crawl under, other than to hook up just the water lines and the drain. So my faucet is already connected this way. A little less work. All right, so I'm changing out the light here. We didn't originally plan to change out the light here. But my wife says, let's change the light. So guess what? We'll change the light. All right, finishing up the light here. Tedious because I had big hands and trying to get in there. But it looks good with it on. It's bright. We're getting a new mirror put on here that we just had laying around. It will come off another project. So yeah, it's come. Product turned out awesome. This is a little bathroom. Looking at the new floor, you can jump on it, do whatever you want with it. It's solid. We put a little fresh paint, new mirror, new light, new vanity. I'll list a list of the description of how much we had in the whole project. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll have more to come. Thank you.